This is my very first video essay ever, so if y'all see me reading the words extra hard, please don't pay me any mind. You know that one viral America's Next Top Model clip of Tyra yelling, "I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you!" That's exactly how I feel after watching almost every single Bridgerton season. Because listen, I love the romance, I love the whimsicalness and the inclusiveness, but there were some moments when I was watching and thought, what the hell was that? So in this series, we're fixing each season in 10 minutes or less. Are my ideas gonna be any better? I don't know, I'm not a writer. I have no aspirations to write scripts or novels, but I am a viewer, and my ideas can't be any worse than what we got. It blows my mind how discarded season 1 is. Anytime people debate the best Bridgerton season, it's like you'll suddenly develop selective amnesia. Did we not all collectively lose our minds over Simon and Daphne? The fake dating, the angst, Simon licking that spoon, the burning for each other. Simon's iconic motive times promiscuous TikTok edit that went triple platinum on everyone's phone. Season 1 gets treated like the forgotten golden child. And the kicker is, we all know why. One moment single-handedly derailed the entire season. Episode 6, 48 minutes, 52 seconds. The now infamous essay scene where Daphne forces Simon to finish inside her after learning he can have children. When I tell you I had such a visceral reaction, I paused the episode and sat in silence for a couple minutes, then picked up my phone to check if Twitter felt the same. And reassuringly, everyone did. The writers spent almost 5 hours giving us some of the best romance TV has seen in years, and then said, what if we ruin everything in one scene? Yes, it's in the books, but if the readers already hate it, why would the viewers magically love it? I get Daphne being upset about how sheltered she was. I'm still upset on her behalf at how useless Violet is and continues to be in preparing her daughters for marriage. But that was not the girl boss moment the writers thought it was. It wasn't a learning lesson for Daphne. It didn't show any growth. It was, however, a felony. And before some of you say I'm looking at the show through a modern lens, they literally had Thank You Next by Ariana Grande playing in episode 1, so please spare me. Simon's choice to not have kids should have been respected, full stop. Instead of Daphne unknowingly assaulting him, there were at least 2 different scenarios I can think off the top of my head that could have happened instead. Scenario 1, Simon gets caught up in the moment and afterwards he's angry at himself, so he starts avoiding Daphne. She can sense something is off and asks around after experiencing something new. In the most YouTube friendly way I can say it, after receiving Simon's seed. Or scenario 2, Daphne confronts him after learning the truth instead of sleeping with him. And for a little extra razzle-dazzle, she could have told Simon that he's not getting any more coochie at the Queen. She would have taken her power back without committing a crime. In both scenarios, we still get the angst, we still get the drama of Simon pining for Daphne, and we still get the emotional fallout of him withholding the truth and not trusting her with his trauma. Then there are the racial implications. I don't think the writers understood that factor either, which is even more of a reason to avoid this scene, because Simon is portrayed by a black man. And it's not even the only essay scene in the Bridgerton universe. Lady Danbury and Queen Charlotte deserved better too. We didn't need to see her performing her marital duties on screen. I hated how lighthearted they made it when it wasn't. The audience is smart enough to know what happened before we see her bathing and telling her maid how much she hates lying with Lord Danbury. Simon and Lady Danbury deserve this same dignity as every other character in the Bridgerton universe. I will die on this hill. Polin is not friends to lovers. It's best friend's brother. They could have been friends to lovers, but season 1 doesn't lay the groundwork for that trope. I'd even argue that Polin fans have accepted the bare minimum when it comes to the friendship in their arc. Every time Penelope says they're friends or we see them being friendly, the writers immediately undercut it by having another character say Penelope is mistaken or that they're not friends at all. Honestly, I don't understand what the harm was in showing them being real friends who enjoy each other's company. Their banter is actually pretty cute, and that's coming from someone who doesn't enjoy the ship. Those are the moments we can see the chemistry between them, so give us more. Shows love to tell us characters are friends instead of showing us. Polin deserved the showing. Instead, the writers sacrificed Polin's friendship for the drama of Lady Whistledown outing Marina and the big reveal to the viewers. For that alone, Lady Whistledown shouldn't have been revealed at the end of season 1. Instead of Penelope using Lady Whistledown to stop Colin and Marina from marrying, which I hated, Colin should have listened to Penelope as a friend friend and a confidant when she told him the truth. Him taking her word for it would have been a huge display of friendship, and viewers like me wouldn't have been turned off by Penelope using the power of Lady Whistledown to ruin her cousin's life. Obviously, I'm not the biggest Penelope fan, so this change would have been so much better. We can argue if both Marina and Penelope were young, dumb, and wrong in the situation, but only one of them used society's shame towards women to their advantage. The elevated stakes of Lady Whistledown didn't sit right with me then, and it definitely doesn't now, especially when the reveal in season 3 was anticlimactic and lackluster. If there wasn't an audience reveal in season 1, the mystery could have lasted until Polin's season. I mean, sure, the viewers might have been spoiled, but the writers could have played with that in season 2. My last point isn't so much about the story, it's about production and the fandom. Season 1 is when production should have made it clear that their actors of color should not be harassed and that it wouldn't be tolerated. 4 seasons in, and the actors are still unprotected and unsupported publicly from the online vitriol being hurled their way. The Bridgerton fandom has a culture problem: racism and entitlement. Look at the comments on any post about Rege-Jean's work post Bridgerton. The fandom is still harassing him. It's also why some of y'all don't see that we, the viewers, are the Mondricks. They are our self-inserts into the wealth and glamour of the Bridgerton universe, which is why you'll never catch me saying the Mondricks need less screen time in any of my Fix-It videos. At the very least, production should have released a statement at the start of the season backing the actors playing race-swapped characters, and released another statement when they saw how bad the online vitriol was getting. It was a conscious decision to make Bridgerton as beautifully diverse as it is, and the actors deserve protection. I will always champion Rege-Jean for choosing himself and doing what he needed to do for his well-being by not signing on for another season. But damn, production fumbled something magical with him and Phoebe. Season 1 was nearly perfect, and they fumbled at the finish line. With these two fixes, omitting the essay scene and removing the Lady Whistledown reveal, it could have remained a season still actively discussed in the Bridgerton fandom. So that's my time and what I'd fix in Bridgerton Season 1. Let me know in the comments if you agree or if you'd fix any other moments. In the next video, we'll fix Season 2 and talk about my love, Scanthony. But until then, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.